Hello, good evening. How's everybody's week today starting? I hope everybody's week is starting good, because the what you have here today is the S&P or the ES futures, which is the US market in short. The US market is doing good, guys. Take a look at this. Since the past beginning of around September, September and going to start of August, it's still going up, right? I mean, this is good, right? Oh, by the way, I just like to make an announcement to everyone with this new chart system. Actually, if you take a look at the YouTube in my description, right, guys, you can download my charts anytime. If I post all of my charts, I usually put it here. All you have to do is just to click this one, and basically you will have a copy of today's chart. And then also on this other hand this is the timestamp. So in case if you're in a hurry and you just want to take a look at the current stock that you're interested in, you just press this link here and it will do the rest. So basically the market of the US market is doing great. Since last week, you know, it only had one down day, which is I think on the Monday, and actually on Tuesday, and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even today it's all up going, right? But let's take a look at our market here. What our market is basically still waiting. I'm not so sure, but maybe we are waiting for something to happen. It's still waiting. Take a look at that, guys. We're stuck here between these two levels, and we are getting to be more tighter, but we're still stuck in between here. Now let's take a look at the 5 minutes as well as the actually what I did today was I put a closer view, so it's easier. So basically today, what did the market do basing on analysis? So basically, the first things first, sellers push the market down, right? But when they reach near the bottom, buyers push the market up. Now where are we? So still, although we are the market did push up at the end of the day, but we have not yet broken this particular area. We're still stuck in here. Now if we take a look at in the counting of our candles, starting from this low end, which the market broke down a bit, buyers take control, push the market up until where the sellers try to sell again. Around here, market push down again, push these buyers out. These buyers got mad, push it again. So we are currently here, right? So if we take a look at this, right, as long as tomorrow we don't go inside this area here and we go just straight, we could do this, right, guys? We could do this, go down, then go back up. Oops, let me do it again. Now that's what I would love to see. So from there, if you take a look at on the other side, that will be a more reasonable stuff, right? as long as it does not break this level here, which is, if I draw this on the other side to catch my point, take a look at that. See, 5908, around that area. As long as we don't go back there, chances are we're gonna revisit 6,000 tomorrow. So that's my analysis for this particular, for our index. So the next that we're gonna discuss is DTO. Now DTO, like I said last Friday, the way I would explain this is, take a look at this. DTO on today, this is what happened today. It started top, right? Went down, you know, something like that. So basically, if we take a look at here, so it started here, went down, and tried to go down. But where did it stop? Again, 617. This particular area. Now, why this particular area? Now, let us take a look at why this particular area. Whoops, sorry about that. Let me see here. Okay, let's make this one bigger to be more easier. So if we minimize this, right? Why this particular area? Then we're gonna go to data series, put this one to 2000. That's 2000 days. There it is. This was the start of this downtrend here. So this could mean that there could be some sellers trying to push the market down, right? Because they believe this was the start from this company, from this 2019 to down. So that's what they're expecting this particular. Now, if we take a look at the 5 minutes for the past 5 days, what happened? So again, let's do a mark up, 617, around this area here. Let me explain this. So the market broke out, kissed this level, did not give the chance the sellers to take over. So the market pushes up. And I mean just straight up, right? Then, who took profit? Both the buyer and then the sellers tried to push the market down back to their level where sellers were waiting. And they even took it further. But what happened? Buyers answered back to there. Push it up. Sellers tried to push the market. Again, this particular level. So there could be some sellers really hard-headed, stuck in this area. Take a look at that. See? It started, right? Went up, started. See? So they're still there. See? So that's why today it went up. Then sellers tried to go back here. Now, buyers could be trying, right, to did not give these sellers a chance to get out. Now, if tomorrow suddenly the market don't give these guys a chance and just go straight up, then this will easily reach here and above, right? Because these are given a chance to get out. Now, if these don't get out, these buyers are just going to push the market. So if we take a look at it on the bigger picture, you see this particular line. Now, I know it's pretty steep, but chances are, if the market does not go below here, and it opens here, and it goes above in this area, which what will happen is, it could do like this tomorrow, go up, bring back down, then go up. That will be a lovely way to do it, right? That's for this stock. So let's see if this 618 or 617 holds for tomorrow. And that will be, there's a bigger chance it will go back to 8. Now for the next stock is our favorite MBT. Now did MBT reach its target? Let me check. MBT is doing good. Take a look at that, guys. Did it reach 40? Oh yeah. Look at that, guys. It just reached the 40. Woo! These guys are good. Now, take a look at this. For the past 3 days, really, if you take a look at closer the candles, right? They did not give the sellers a chance. See? Sellers tried. No retest. What I mean by retest is like this. If you drew this on a brush, a retest is retest like that. Right? Going back down, right? That's a retest. But there's none, right? It's all just one way. That means that these guys, even here, like look at that big candle and close up here. The next day went down, buyers bought it up. So does this have an upside pressure? Yes. Tomorrow I find this might have a chance to break out, maybe before it might go down, right? But for me, this still has a very strong pressure. No sign of sellers yet. So that is for this particular stock. Now, the next stock is one of my favorite who finds ways, BDO. Now, for BDO, really, I would say we are really hanging there, hanging near. Take a look at that. There's a now this area again. We don't know where, but now we are trying to. Buyers are trying to answer back, but today, take a look at it. Today, really, who got the energy? I would say since today 12, I would say sellers closed the market today. Sellers, right? Now, tomorrow, would they continue? I'm not so sure if they would continue, but that's how it looks like as of right now. They could push down the market. Now, the only way these guys can break out is they could break out and then go back this area, which makes this a support. Then go back out, and then if you drew the trend line there, that will be nice. That's the only way. So in short, we have to break this particular area here. We got to get out here, right? If not, then we will continue down, hoping that another group of buyers is going to push the market up. Other than that, there is a little bit of a downward pressure tomorrow for this particular market. Now, the next market that we're gonna discuss would be HLCM. Now, for HLCM, there's not much to say because there's no changes yet. The market is still more to the downside. And you can also see the past 2 days, actually starting today, there is from, let me draw an arrow to make a, so that is still the market. So there is quite a not that much, but there is a bit of a downtrend, right? A bit of a downward pressure, right, for this particular stock. And it also makes sense, right? If you take a look at on the right side, right, from the low here, first entry, second entry, and we are in this particular level here, and there's a 21 moving average going down, and this is more of a downside, so it coincides. We might retest this area here, which is around 504, so makes sense, right? This particular makes sense. Now, if something will change, definitely we will go above 541. Now, if we go back on 541 and maintain there, something has changed. If not, then we could be just going down back, right? So the next one is JFC. Now for JFC, it's kind of good though. It's kind of forming that it's trying to break out. Now, will it continue? That's the question there. Will it continue? Because take a look at this, 144.80. So if we mark that 144.80 is exactly here. See? Now, although we ended up a little bit higher, but there's no strong sense of closure there, right? So I find that tomorrow there is still this particular range, hoping that this market may be able to go down, but hoping it does not go below 142.91, which is around this area. If it does not go below there, for the past 3 days, we've been going up, so we may have a chance to go up to 150, right? Which is the next resistance is 149. So yeah, there's still a long way there, right? So that's about this one. And the next one is a new stock that I was taking a look at, which is MER. That's Meralco. So for Meralco, on the other hand, let's take a look at this particular stock. Although on the bigger picture, is it really, you know, there was a pretty downtrend there. Although it was not able to touch this area here, then buyers went back. Sellers tried to push the market down. Buyers took over. Sellers tried again. Buyers took over. So we're ending up here, right? And we could go above here, could reach this area here, which is around near 300. Near 300. Now, if we take a look at this particular stock, right? 280. Around here, 280. There you go. So, for the past 3 days, we really did not give the sellers a chance to do any retest. Now they did try almost here, which is on October 8th, but other than that, it did not even broke down 270, right? That's why the next day, I mean, it closed there. The next day tried to close the gap, and see what I'm trying to tell you guys. Sometimes the market trying to close the gap, but because of this area here, too many buyers, it's gonna push the market to go up, right? And today, that's what it happened. It's trying to break out Now, does it mean it's going to break out for sure? We don't know yet, because this is not a very strong breakout, right? It's not like there's no, what I like to see on a breakout is like trying a retest. Now, not only once, but maybe twice, and nothing happened, and then where it's all bulls taking over. Now that's a much better chance, right? But as of right now, this could mean it could just be a profit taking and go back down, but it's still neutral, but a little bit more, 60% to the upside. Now for the next one is MRC. Now I've never taken a look at it, but I've seen this as a trending stock. MRC. Now my Ninja Trader will look a little awkward. Now if we take a look at Invista, right, on the other chart, let me get Invista here. It may look a little different. It's because the Invista uses a 4-point decimal point, right? That's why this chart and my chart is a little different. It's a little like it's off because I only have 2 decimal and Invista has 4. Sorry about that, guys, but the movements are more or less the same, right? So right now what happened, again, this particular company MRC is trying to break out. Now this is a very good breakout though. Now let's take a look at the 5 minutes for the past 3 days. Now let's see, this one is 27 cents. See? So now we cannot really see it, but here 27 cents, around 27 cents, this is what happened on the 5-minute chart. It tried to go down, it tried again to go down, nothing happens, that's why it goes up, right? That's what happened normally, right? Now today, of course, there's some profit taking again from near 40 cents, right? Now, does that mean that it's gonna go back here? Not really, not specifically, right? As long as it cannot break down this level here, there is a chance that definitely it's gonna go back up here. And those are the only 2 things, but this is too bullish to short the market down, right? So that's why. So again, the other one that we're gonna take a look at is PGOLD. Pure gold. Now for pure gold, on the other hand, there's not much, because pure gold, although it jumped up, but take a look at this. Let's make this one bigger, guys. Oops. Let's make this one bigger. And so from this particular area here, we start our count because there is a break of a swing. First entry, it never broke the high until this candle. So it broke the high here for first entry, second entry, and this particular yellow area here, this is where it's trying to bounce. Now if pure gold is really on the bullish side for a while to hit back to 47, then it has to go up now. So this area here is around 45, so let's put there 45. See? Oops. Right now, as of right now, since 10:10 of today, there is some upward pressure though for pure gold. So I would say they have a chance, right? As long as it does not revisit this particular area 45, they may have a chance, but this could be a very strong resistance on 47. So let's see what happens, right? Now the only way this can change, if it goes straight all the way, break out to 50, then something has changed. Otherwise, when the market is on a trend, it's hard to break it up until something new or something unexpected happens, right? So the last stock is basically tech. Now, for tech again, it's more or less the same as pure gold, right? So it's more on the a little bit more on the downside. Now, of course, let's hope that tech is gonna go up, but there is what you call this moving average. Everything is pointing to the downside, right? And we could go back, revisit at 5, right? And if you take a look at the 5 minutes, there's really not much. There's no bullishness since Friday. So let's see. Now it could change again, but as of right now, there's not much. It's more continuation. So thank you very much, and good night, and take care, and happy trading for tomorrow. Good night.